Welcome to UA High, the prestigious school that's turned out some of the world's greatest heroes. I'm running toward my dream in these halls, learning to overcome obstacles and save people with a smile on my face. That's how I'll become the greatest hero in the world. The provisional licensing exam is upon us, and my classmates and I are doing all we can to make it through the first round.
If you can pass this test and get your provisional licenses, then you novice eggs will hatch into chicks. You'll be semi-pros. I expect your best.
This first test is a free-for-all. Each of us has put 3 targets on our bodies. They can go anywhere as long as they're visible. We've also been given 6 special balls that can trigger the spots. If all 3 of your targets get hit, you're done. And only the first 100 people to get at least 2 people out pass and move on to the next round.
If you like your class this year, then you should have warned your students about all this. We've seen it time and time again in this exam. UA is immediately crushed.
One for all! Full cooling! Shoot style!
Dark Shadow!
Got it!
So you think we'll be taken out? I don't really see a reason why I should have warned them. I doubt anything would have changed if I had. They're still going to have to overcome this either way. Real heroes could turn this situation around. Besides, if they become pros, they'll face villains who already know their quirks. Perhaps at UA, we look a little further ahead than other schools.
Hey, Eraser. I'm guessing a lot of our kids will think it's important to finish fast. Like the first ones to pass will be ranked as the top. So they'll want to attack immediately.
Yes, but teamwork is the key. The wise ones will cooperate and gather information together. But if they're seduced by the urge to win and rush to get points, they'll end up exposing themselves. And then it's all over.
None of our attacks are landing. I guess we shouldn't be surprised UA won't go down without a fight.
Maybe not, but we have a plan.
Ketsubutsu Academy, second year, Shikui Makabe. His quirk, Stiffening. He can make whatever he touches with his hands super hard, but this quirk doesn't work on living things.
All done.
I'll take it from here. Just try not to be jealous when I end up finishing ahead of the rest of our class. But I'm sure you won't mind since I'll be reducing enemy numbers with this elegant attack.
Target, lock on.
Boomerang, crescent moon trajectory. My aim is always true, and since these projectiles are coming at them from underground, no one will have time to dodge.
Ketsubutsu Academy, second year, Itajiro Toteki. His quirk, Boomerang. He can throw objects at any trajectory with stupidly precise aim, even underground.
Where are they gonna pop out?
Get back, I'll handle this. Sound amplification. Amplifier jack. Heartbeat distortion.
She's breaking the ground apart. It won't help.
They're coming straight for me! Maximum strength and viscosity! Protect this curve! Acid Veil!
Wow, thanks! That's such a great move!
It's my defensive special that creates a melty wall.
So they've been working on ultimate moves already.
Yes, of course they have.
Black Abyss.
Cooler name, and easier to say.
Now, Dark Shadow. Piercing Twilight Claws!
Phew! That was close.
Ketsubutsu Academy, second year, Tatami Nakagame. Her quirk, telescopic. She can pull her body into itself like a turtle. It's actually pretty creepy when you see it in action.
Interesting. This isn't the Class A from the sports festival. It's obvious their training is making them better fighters.
Looks like all the students are still in a stalemate. Not a single one's passed yet. Oh, and don't worry, students. I'll keep you updated with an announcement every time a few students move on to the next round.
What's our strategy? Everyone will be focused on protecting their targets, their weak points. It's going to be basically impossible to hit them by chance. We'll have to aim well and break through their defenses, even if we don't know their powers.
Maybe not, but we have a plan.
Everyone's holding back right now, watching for their opponent's blind spots and how they use their quirks. But at any moment, the real fight will begin.
All right.
At UA, you look further ahead than other schools. That's a pretty condescending thing to say, Eraser. Do you have any idea how many kids in this world want to be heroes? Strength of will is far more important than going to a famous school or having renown. When you think you're the stars and look down on others, you reveal your weaknesses. That's how you fail.
Out of the way! Their defenses are too strong right now. I'll fix that. Maximum force! Trembling Earth!
Not good! Everybody run!
What the heck is this?
We've got ultimate moves too. You didn't think you were the only ones, did you?
Ketsubutsu Academy, second year, Yoshindo. His quirk, Vibrate. He can make anything he touches shake. However, the aftershocks affect his body temporarily, making him immobile.
Tremors. An earthquake? No. Probably someone's quirk.
Who has that kind of power?
And which school are they from?
Don't lose focus! There are enemies everywhere.
Come on. There should be at least one or two passed by now. Stop biding your time and get this over with.
This breeze.
Hey, no fair!
Why are just the balls getting sucked up?
I believe it's very important for heroes to have passion. And all of you are fighting with it. Thank you! That's one of my favorite things on Earth to see!
It's one guy from Shiketsu High? What'd he say? It's hard to hear. Wait, what's he gonna do now that he's got our balls?
Please let me join your fight and show my own passion! I'm so looking forward to it!
It's about time somebody perked up and passed.
Ah! What? There are 120 people taken down! A single person managed to do that in just one attack?
That's the stuff! I won!
That actually surprised me so much that I'm awake. I assume we'll see a lot of people passing from now on. Everyone, let's get this out of the way so I can take a break. Good? Good.
What a quirk. Although it seems like it would be hard to use in a city. Oh no, we've been split up. Is this what Ketsubutsu was planning the entire time? I've got to find everyone, or at least somebody soon. If I'm alone, I'm done for. The other schools have had so much more time to work together and learn to make decisions in battle. We're behind by a whole year's worth of training, even with everything we've experienced.
Inasa Yowarashi. He's the same year as you all, and received the top scores for students admitted through recommendations. But for some unknown reason, he turned down his acceptance to UA and went to Shiketsu.
If he had the top score for those with recommendations, then he must be even better than Todoroki.
Today I'm gonna do my best to learn from you. I really hope you don't mind.
Maximum force! Trembling Earth!
These are strong students from all over the country. I don't know why, but I'm actually getting pretty excited about this. What? This girl came out of nowhere!
Tag, you're it. Not smart. Staring off into space. But what's really weird is that you're in trouble and still smiling.
I've seen her. She's from Shiketsu High School.
You couldn't be cooler.
Wow, that was super intense. Someone could have even died in that attack. If I call out to the others, I'll just become a target for the rest of the schools. My classmates shouldn't be too far away, though. I need to find them. Otherwise, I'll have to fight by myself. In moments like this, you have to be calm and careful. It's time for Sneak or Gravity.
In fights where a lot of one-on-one combat is expected, most people tend to go after opponents they've already got a lot of intel on since it's safest. That's why I tracked you down, because there's a good possibility that UA's students will be ganged up on. See, I didn't want to miss the chance to interact with such a prestigious school, and I've taken quite an interest in you.
You sure like to talk. Ketsubutsu Academy will show up to fight any second now. This is no time for a leisurely chat, but I'm sure she understands that. Does she have teammates coming to help her? Or is she just that overconfident? Doesn't matter. I've got to make sure I don't get taken out. Where'd she go? She couldn't have...
All I have to do is tap you with a ball, and that makes two!
No way! Gotta counterattack! Or not. She's gone.
Oh, you think my quirk lets me disappear?
No!
That's not it. I was just hiding.
It wasn't your power at work?
No, that's just a technique. I make my opponent's eyes and ears blind and deaf to my presence. To do that, I hold my breath, clear my mind, and disappear. It's simple. The hardest part is not thinking, to be honest.
Wait, you learned a technique that impressive at Shiketsu?
The trick is to not view your training as some kind of chore. I'm glad we're learning about each other. Now my question, why exactly do you want to become a hero? For honor, pride, or is it someone else's sake? I want to know your deepest desires and what scares you.
Man, Shiketsu's trying to take him down too?
Not good. I'm trapped. I couldn't find anyone, and now I'm the target. The worst-case scenario I thought of earlier is now a reality. This is it. Here they come. Dodge! 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 Just keep avoiding them!
Are you okay?
Uraraka!
Over here! Hurry!
What? Does she have a plan?
Don't let them escape!
Hey! Watch where you're shooting!
I'll take her down fast! No, wait!
Back then, I chose to fight and save someone, which destroyed my arms. If I could have used them, then I might have been able to save Kacchan. And if Kacchan was never taken, then All Might would never have had to fight against All for One at the warehouse. If I had only been faster, I should have been able to get Koda to Mr. Aizawa sooner, and then I could have gone after the villains myself. That's why I have to train my legs now, so that I never fail to save anyone ever again.
An opening!
Because to help others, you have to be able to take care of yourself!
Damn it! The whole mountain's coming down!
I don't know. Based on that kick, I'd say you're further along than you think. So, you should be ready for this test.
It's just like All Might said. Until my body is able to catch up to my quirk, I won't use One for All at 100%. Instead, I'll work on my legs. Thankfully, these new Iron Souls create a powerful impact. And the toes spring back, so it's basically 2 hits in 1. This support item compensates for my lack of power. I'll make myself stronger. I'll keep fighting, and become the ideal hero I want to be!
Well, we finally had a 30th person pass. Still a pretty long way to go, though. Can't you kids speed this along for me?
Where'd those UA brats run off to?
Are they gone? Or just hiding?
They gotta be close. Anyway, this isn't working. There must be a better way to tag them.
Anyone chasing us? No. Maybe they gave up.
Thanks, sorry. I really messed up back there, huh?
No, that's not true. You were outnumbered. Let me guess. You're someone from Shiketsu?
I'm what?
Uraraka has been working on her quirk, training hard. She can even ignore its side effects for a short period of time and use it to make herself float without getting sick. But you haven't tried to use it at all, even though you were in danger. And even more suspicious, you exposed yourself to the enemy without a plan. That's not like the Uraraka I know. So who are you?
If you saved me, even though you knew I was a fake, does that mean you were trying to use me somehow?
No, I didn't have time to think that far ahead. I'd do it again, though, in a heartbeat. Because if you're not Uraraka, you couldn't have floated away back there. Falling from that height, you definitely would have injured yourself.
Oh, I see now. So you're just that good of a guy, huh? Please tell me more about yourself. Everything.
Can't we talk about this after the exam?
Does that mean you'll save anybody? Is there no boundary? Where do you draw the line?
Holy Wall, what happened to your clothes? You're basically naked!
I'll get dressed when my mission's complete!
She scratched me? What's the matter with this girl?
What?
Tape?
Midoriya, what's this enviable situation you're in?
Zero!
Uraraka!
Release! Those reflexes! And here things were just getting good. Too bad. I really wanted to talk to you some more. But not with so many people around. What a bummer. Ochako Uraraka. He really trusts you a lot, you know. Huh?
Come back, naked girl!
Don't follow her!
Oh, man, why not?
It might have just been her quirk, but it looked like she wasn't wearing her clothes or her targets. There's still a chance she might come after us. But think about it, we don't have much time left, and it would be hard to get a point off of her. Also, you two are actually you, right?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Well, earlier that girl transformed into Uraraka's clone.
Was she naked then too, Midoriya?
That's what you're concerned about? Of course not! She had a costume on!
So that hottie's quirk is to transform into other people. Weird.
I think so.
We can't underestimate how much those other schools have learned about us. They even know you and Uraraka are really good friends.
Probably because we were on the same cavalry battle team at the sports festival.
Yeah, that must be why.
Anyway, how'd you guys find me? It was perfect timing.
I just saw a fight and rushed over to help. We ran into each other along the way.
I'm glad we got to help.
Yeah, me too.
So we're a trio for now. What next?
I wish we could meet up with the rest of our class. We're way safer in numbers.
That's true, but 30 people have already passed this test so far. We have to hurry. If we're gonna pass, we've gotta earn some points.
The other schools are sticking together, moving around in groups of 10 or more. I could attack one of them, but there could be people with quirks I'm weak against. Ideally, the various teams would fight each other, bringing the numbers of each group down to something more manageable for me to pick off.
Let's see, where are we at now? Things have been moving a lot more quickly. Looks like 52 makes that 53 a pass. And looking on the other side of things, it seems 230 examinees have failed. Less than half the spots are open. Now's the time to move. Don't dally, kids.
I don't have the luxury of waiting around.
That was pretty good. Just what I'd expect from the runner-up of the UA Sports Festival. The name's Todoroki, right? I can't believe you're out here wandering around all by yourself. You must be really confident.
But even if he is from UA High, acting alone is just asking for trouble.
A 10-on-1 fight? He doesn't stand a chance.
This is great. Now I don't have to find opponents.
Aren't you cool?
Damn it! I can't move!
You're surprised? I thought you said you watched the sports festival.
Don't be cocky! We're prepared!
Looks like a quirk that makes things bigger.
That's not all I brought with me!
Should I use a big attack? No, not yet. I'll wait to see if there are more. Even if I couldn't melt it, I should have at least made a mark.
Your fire won't work against any of my tools. Tungsten has a super high melting point. I'm afraid I told you so, Todoroki. Even if you're a top UA student, if you think you can pass this exam alone, well then, your pride will be your downfall.
歩くほどに靴底が汚れてくそんな風に僕らの魂もすり減れば陰ってしまうよそんな時に思い出して君が諦められない理由を救ったはずが救われたっけ握ったつもりが握られたってあまねく旅路に光あれ強さや弱さでは語れないぜ立ち向かうその一歩ずつが君の勇敢さの勝利だった叫ぶために息を吸うように高く飛ぶために助走があって笑うために僕らは泣いたそれを敗北とは言わない Long haul failure
Here's the preview! The exam continues and me and my classmates aren't doing so well. Todoroki's targeted by Seijin High School, and even Yaoyorozu's in a bind. Next time, Class 1A, go beyond! Class Ultra!